What's good, Commanders fans? Just want to make a quick video for you guys today. Just talking about how the Commanders are officially out on Davante Adams. That news came out yesterday around 5 o'clock per Tashawn Reed, who is a beat reporter for The Athletic, covering the Raiders. So just putting a bow on that. Just wrapping that up, that phase or that stuff, because Mina Kimes wanted it to happen from ESPN. She predicted us to trade for Davante Adams, and then I forgot who linked us to. It was man, I can't remember. That's why I was like, I don't know if I can rely on that site. It was like a Twitter page that has a lot of followers. I forgot what it was. I'll probably comment it below when they said the Commanders and the Jets are expected to have interest. But ultimately, we did not have any interest, or we're out. Maybe we might have had interest, but we're officially out on Davante Adams. And I agree with Adam Peters on that. I wouldn't trade for Davante Adams at this point. He just doesn't really fit the timeline, I would say, and just the chemistry that we have. I don't think we need to really trade for a receiver, any receiver right now. I just wouldn't do it because of the chemistry and the way we're playing. We have the #1 offense in the league. We have the #1 scoring offense in the league. We have the most rushing touchdowns in the league with like 13 or top 2 or something like that between us and the Ravens, who we played this weekend. Like, us and the Ravens have the best offenses in the league. Jayden Daniels is just won Rookie of the Week again. 5 out of the 6 weeks or 4 out of the 5 weeks, he's won Rookie of the Week. So, I mean, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, that's just my point. I mean, we have a wide receiver by committee other than Terry. We have guys that have bought in, guys with no egos, and we spread the wealth. Yeah, every week is somebody other than Terry. 1 week is Alameda, 1 week is Noah, 1 week it's De'Ami Brown. 1 week is Luke McCaffrey. So we just, you don't know. Pick your poison. Who's going to hurt you? We know Terry's going to get us 50 yards and a couple catches, or maybe even 115 yards that he had against the Browns, 100 yards against the Bengals on Monday Night Football, and the touchdown he had against the Cardinals, or that he had 57 yards against the Cardinals. So every week we know it's going to be Terry, and then we have our band of guys. We have our gang that shows up by committee. Eckler's like a receiver out there too. So I agree with Adam Peters being out on Davante Adams, and who knows if he really wanted to come here in the first place, because he probably wants to play with Aaron Rodgers anyway. But they are officially out. So like I said, we're just going to put that one to bed, that rumor and that report, that speculation. We're just going to put that to bed for now. Maybe they do have interest in trading for another receiver like Amari Cooper, maybe T. Higgins in a couple of weeks. But like I said, I just don't think it's really a big need at this point to trade for a big name or big price receiver at this point. I would just keep the draft picks. Now, on the other hand, cornerback may be something that Adam Peters wants to look over and add. But I would even evaluate this a couple weeks. I mean, because Ben St-Juste, I mean, he's playing better. Noah I's playing better. I think we're starting to find our identity as a defense where it's not really necessary to trade for anybody at this point. Like, it's another if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. I mean, the defense has played good for 2 weeks. So it's been 2 games. 2 out of the 5 games they play good football. But I would, if a corner did become available, I would be more inclined to trade for a cornerback rather than trading for a wide receiver. So that's my take on our roster and our situation right now. Like I said, I mean, we have the top scoring offense in the NFL right now. So once again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Then I want to transition to Jayden Daniels winning Rookie of the Week. And then it's crazy how these Bears fans have been, man. Like, this is just insane. Like, they're getting to the point where it's like, and we like Caleb. Caleb's from the DMV, went to Gonzaga High School, so I have no animosity against Caleb Williams. I like Caleb Williams a lot. But these Bear fans, they make it tough, man. They're going on podcasts saying that Jaden's going to be a one-hit wonder, comparing him to Justin Fields. They're just coping so hard because Jaden's playing so well. They're just throwing anything at the wall, any type of hate. And Jayden's so rent-free in the Bears' minds right now. Like, I haven't even really thought about Caleb Williams at all. Like, I've only watched Caleb play 1 game, really, and that was really the Texans game where he looked awful. But he's played better. He played against the Panthers, who are not good. He played a better game. Like I said, I don't want to go down the road where I'm, like, dismissing Caleb and saying he's been awful and all this stuff. He's looked like a rookie quarterback, where our rookie quarterback has not looked like a rookie quarterback. He's looked like he's played the game for 10, 15 years and looks like an MVP candidate. And it's crazy because this website called the 33rd Team, they have Jayden Daniels as #1 in the power rankings. #1 in the power rankings. And this is via skill set, how good a quarterback is, and also their production score, EPA per play, and success rate. He's #1. Joe Burrow's #2. Lamar's #3. Josh Allen's #4. Pat Mahomes is #5. You look at Pat Mahomes' numbers, his numbers don't look good. Of course, he's the best quarterback in the league. But so far, Pat Mahomes has not really played Pat Mahomes kind of football. He just hasn't. And then Josh Allen, his last 2 games have been pretty awful. He was 9 for 30 when they lost to the Texans. Lamar has been awesome, and we're going to see that on Sunday. 2 awesome, elite quarterbacks. Jayden Daniels going up against Lamar Jackson. That's going to be so much fun to watch. I'll be there in person. But, wow, the 33rd team has Jayden as the #1 quarterback in their power rankings, and I think that's correct, man. I really do. It's hard to argue it. It's hard to argue. So what he did on Monday Night Football against the Bengals on the road, and then in the Browns game, he only had to play 3 quarters, and that wasn't even one of his best games. Like, he threw an interception in the first quarter. He had a couple. He didn't convert on 3rd down one time. We actually had to punt the football twice, which has been very rare, and he still was able to cook and blow out the Browns and move the offense consistently up and down the field, where we put belt to you-know-what on the Browns. And the Browns' defense is better than the Ravens' defense, in my opinion. So, but back to Bears fans, I just think Jayden Daniels is really rent-free on the Bears fans' minds. Like, they're so butthurt that Caleb didn't get the Rookie of the Week. Like, I wasn't even thinking about Rookie of the Week because Jayden's gotten so many of them. It was like, it's just, okay, another one, okay, whatever. So this beat reporter tweets out, Caleb got 338 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 126.2 passer rating, and a 69% completion percentage in week 5. And then he put Jayden stats, 320 total yards, 1 touchdown, 85.1 passer rating, and 56% completion percentage. But what he did not put was the rushing yards, too. He had 85 rushing yards. 85. Almost put up 100. Almost put up 100 rushing yards on the Browns. And that was only through 3 quarters. Only through 3 quarters. So this beat reporter, who's a Bears beat reporter, left a lot of context out of that tweet. And how much we won by as well. I know the Bears beat the Panthers by a lot, but we blew out the Browns, and Jayden sat out basically the whole 4th quarter. So Bears fans, they go to sleep thinking about Jayden Daniels. They wake up thinking about Jayden Daniels, and we think nothing about Caleb Williams. That's just the weird part about it. I don't think about Caleb Williams at all. I really don't. And I'm rooting for the guy because he's from the DMV. But Bears fans have just gotten out of hand with the hate and just thinking about Jayden Daniels so much. He's just always on their mind because he's just balling. So he's not going to stop balling. I can't wait till we play the Bears in a couple weeks in Landover, Maryland. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, but yeah, congrats to Jayden Daniels again for winning Rookie of the Week. He will win Rookie of the Year. He's up there in the MVP race, all that good stuff. He's doing what he's doing. He's blocking out the noise and all that, breaking all these records, setting all these records and all this stuff, and he's still staying humble and eyes on the prize and all that good stuff right now. So, you know, he's definitely gonna win Rookie of the Week for sure. So, but yeah, that's about it, guys. I may make another video later today just talking about the injury report, just seeing what happens with Marlon Humphrey. Like, if he doesn't participate in practice again, then I think it's something to really look at. Him not practicing yesterday, it raises eyebrows, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we've seen guys not participate. Like Brian Robinson didn't practice last week, two days in a row, like 3 days in a row, whatever it was. And I think it was 2 days in a row he didn't participate in practice, but he ended up playing because I had a feeling he was going to play because we didn't really see the injury, but he apparently he is banged up because he didn't really carry the ball much against the Browns, or he wasn't super productive. He didn't look like himself against the Browns. But my point is to keep an eye on Marlon Humphrey for the other side. They're the Ravens cornerback. And then maybe I'll talk about what Roquan Smith had to say about the Ravens. I mean, about Jayden Daniels. But I don't really care, honestly. So, but yeah, we have 13 rushing touchdowns, which is 5 more than anybody else. The Ravens have 8, the Saints have 8, and we have 13. So we have 5 more rushing touchdowns than anybody else in the NFL, which is just insane. It's insane numbers right now. Insane. So, but all right, you guys let me know. And then most total points, we have 155, and the Ravens have 147. So we're top 2 in points right now. And we also have 13. Last year, we had 14 rushing touchdowns. Under Eric Bieniemy, right now we have 13 rushing touchdowns. So we're already almost about to surpass the rushing touchdowns that we had last year, which is just insane. It really is insane. But all right, you guys let me know what you guys think about Davante Adams and also Jayden Daniels winning another Rookie of the Week. He probably will be Rookie of the Month, and like I said, Rookie of the Year as well. All right, you guys, Health Commanders, as always. Peace.